I think that would be a bit difficult to maneuver in.
Can I go talk to the mayor?
You want to go back to Philadelphia and talk to the mayor?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the mayor.
Do you want to go by yourself, or are you taking somebody with you?
I'm gonna go by myself.
She's gonna go talk to the mayor. You want to just hang out and wait?
You guys are welcome to come along.
Well, here's the good point. They don't have a bounty on their head.
That's true.
So.
Just gonna send me a telecom.
I mean, there's not a bounty on your head. You can walk around the town safely.
I already did that.
You already did what?
Walked around the town safely.
So the question is,
She can go talk to the mayor.
Was my
Do you guys
research
have questions
off
for the mayor?
because they didn't find me because they knew you guys were coming?
Did you guys have
Or are they
any
really not
questions?
looking for me?
Ask what? Ask the mayor.
You can go talk to the mayor.
Yeah, I think tell her to stop being
Yeah, you did have your name though.
Tell-
We
Is
answered
the mayor
him.
true?
They did have my name.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to tell the mayor to tell Angus that?
Yeah. There we go.
I don't think the mayor has that. I think that. No, I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say that to the mayor.
But like,
I
it
don't
doesn't hurt to ask.
I don't think the mayor will set up an ambush for the.
No, just literally tell him stop being a jerk.
I'm just gonna go talk to the mayor.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so you're gonna go talk to the mayor. You guys are just gonna chill out. Are you gonna send her a sending after
Yeah.
she fucks up?
I was gonna say, do you have sending any sort of
In case she wants to
long-range
ask another
communication?
question.
Do you have sending? Can you text
Do
us?
I have something?
No.
No.
But if you set up a time, you can send her and she can reply.
Oh. Yeah.
Just, you know, what did he say? And then she can send you 25.
When do you think you're gonna get a meeting with the mayor so that I can text you
Come in
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 the
the
middle of
morning.
it?
Coming in the middle of the night, 12:30, you know.
What
I
time?
gotta wait till morning.
You know.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't have time for you.
Right, see, like that's a plan. I'll text you tomorrow. Like noon? Noonish?
I don't know when I'll be able to get in to see the mayor. He's probably a very busy man.
Probably.
Woman.
Although
Very busy person.
the whole city's dead. So maybe not. I mean not dead, but like are they dead?
No, just
Okay.
quiet.
Just
They
quiet.
mind their own business.
No, that's another city.
Mind your own business down here. Yeah, they say that a lot.
I've been to that city.
They did
Oh,
say
yeah.
I've been to Eldar.
Yeah, we were told that
Oh, halflings do sketchy things there.
oh yeah we dealt with them before.
Yeah.
Very sketchy.
Super.
Don't like them.
You know.
Yeah. We were told if we take out the head necromancer, that should stop.
That's interesting news.
What do you know about it?
Nothing. I stole a kitten,
I did hear about that.
and things happened.
on
Oh,
There was a horde.
led by a guy who's dead and has a bow, and his name is
I didn't. Did I learn it? I don't think I learned his name.
She stole a kitten and
What are
nobody
those
put a
called?
hit on her.
That's right.
What are those?
I stole a kitten from the city of.
What are the dead lake guys called?
The whites?
Yeah, that's it. White.
Oh yeah, I did know that.
oh.
White brought a
White
horde of zombies.
White Walkers? Or are you
Yeah.
talking literally the whites?
It's a white.
W-I-G-H-T.
W-I-G-H-T. Which is a lot like a White Walker, but
Very scary. There were a lot of them.
Oh well. How tough are they? Are they like beefy? Because I could do a thing.
They're not that beefy.
They're not that beefy. That's great because I can get the low level stuff and just like a
The
snap
fact
of a
that I
finger.
lived should tell you.
Alright. No, you did a good job.
All right.
But like we should talk.
So
We're
in
when
the
you come back.
morning,
later. We want to talk about the
you go to
undead.
the main building,
We want to talk about the undead
Well,
thing later.
I would love to talk to the mayor. Can I set up a meeting?
and they're like, and the guy's all, oh yeah, sure. Did you bring TBD with you or leave him outside?
I definitely left TBD, but I have Bongo.
We brought Bungo in with you, so you
Yeah.
got a pig. So he's like, you'll have to leave your pets outside.
Okay.
Give me just a few minutes. I think he has a break just after breakfast.
Mayor's name. I asked.
It's Mayor Tim Robbins.
Robbins.
I'm getting better at that.
Someone write that down for Brock because I don't have that.
half asleep in frog pajamas.
So you just you send Bongo outside. You just wait a couple minutes, and he comes back. He goes, "Yeah, the mayor will see you now."
Awesome.
And you walk into a big fancy dining room. The mayor doesn't have any breakfast in front of him, but he's got juice still. He's finishing up. He says, "Young lady, what business would you have in Culdeft?"
I heard you have a beholder living around.
He looks around like this and goes, "Shh."
So there's a thing living around here, and you know the thing. And
No. We give him his due, and he leaves us alone. But don't start any trouble.
Do you just
People start dying.
Do you just drop it down a hole?
Oh no, he comes by, picks it up
When does he come and pick it up?
on the 13th.
On the 13th?
Right there.
What day is it now?
I don't know. What if it's the 13th? That'll be good.
Twice a month?
No, the 13th of at the beginning.
I think it's about-
only
I'm not-
13A.
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 Or A13. 13A, yeah.
I'm gonna try not to do the GM's job.
I think we're about on the 13th.
Well, no, I have an idea.
Okay.
Wow, like clockwork.
Yeah. And other than that, sometimes if he has a beef, he'll come by. And
Oh,
they will come by.
okay.
And
So, just been here the entire time you've been mayor?
36 years.
36 years. Have you been mayor for that long?
No. I was just a little boy. My father was the mayor before me.
Oh, is it like a family position? Or is it...
Well, Grandpa was, the prince of the city.
Oh, okay.
But,
I married a prince once.
Oh, how pleasant for you. Just as says not to use the title prince anymore.
Oh, right.
And so my father was just mayor of Culdeft.
Interesting. 36 years, that's a long time.
Oh wow, it's only like the 10th.
10A or 10B?
10.
Alright, okay.
So
Different.
wake up is in 3 days. I didn't mean to do that.
Interesting. So, the town is very quiet. Is that because of the presence, or is it...
Well, yeah, if people, people start talking to each other and there's a dispute and then people start claiming things and are you familiar with witch hunts? It happens a lot in small towns where one person blames another person and then they blame someone and then the next thing you know we got those feather demons visiting people's bedrooms.
That seems rough. That seems
And
really
not for anything pleasant, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't. Well, that's very interesting. Would you like some cookies? My mother made them.
Sure. Yeah. I'll have
Here
some
from
cookies.
across the plains. Didn't get cookies.
So I give him some cookies,
Okay.
and I'm like, this was a very pleasant conversation. I'd love to have another conversation with you sometime. But I do have to run. My mother's expecting me for dinner, and I have to take the circle trains. And honestly, I won't be back until dinner tomorrow, so that's unfortunate for her.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from Riverhead.
Oh, Riverhead. Don't they have orcs there?
They do.
I've never seen an orc. Yeah, I never travel, obviously.
All right. Yeah.
Very busy with running the city.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Riverhead's very far away.
It is.
He has a map, and he looks over at the map.
You feel me a little bit right there? But would you want to
Is it
travel?
noon yet?
Would you want
breakfast.
to travel?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm just afraid that, drawing attention to myself.
Are you hungry?
You
You sleeping?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I've frequently thought about just running and never coming back, but I wouldn't want to leave the people of Culdeft.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope we get to talk again, and I'm going to leave.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Mayor.
Now, when you travel back, do you travel through Westfalis, or do you travel through, or do you wait till 12:30 and go back to the Underdark?
Wait, is it 12?
Yes.
Cool.
I want to, if you're traveling back, I need to say what time that's going to be.
Well, what time does it go to Westfalis? And from there, what time does that go to PG7?
Right.
That will make my decision for me.
My sending to Pro. It's like, did you get a meeting? What did they say? What's going on? Give us. You have 25 words.
That's the thing, is it's at 11:30. If you're going to Westfalis, it'll be before you get your sending.
Does Westfalis be...
No. You'll be stuck in Westfalis on layover.
Until when? What time?
Until you gotta go to the Underdark. You know, it may not even be shorter. Because you can't get from Westfalis directly
And I
to...
just wait.
It sounds like we may... the village may be happy with having the beholder removed.
Probably.
You think?
I just don't know if I want to fight a beholder in open combat.
You get your best beaten stick and we go and we beaten it.
It looks at me and my beaten stick turns off.
You get a different beaten stick.
Yeah. Yeah. Because since you're going to PG7, not Riverbend, you can't go direct, so you have to wait.
Alright.
You could try to make a connection somewhere else, but then I'd have to figure it out. You're just gonna wait until death leave at 12:30.
Mhm.
Talk to the little goblin at the goblin hole.
Yep. What's his name?
You would have to ask Brock, their buddies.
I think his nose rip was,
Was it Nose Rip?
yeah,
Hmm.
or lip rip.
I
Something
think, I
rip.
think it was Lip Rip.
So at noon you got a text.
At noon you get a text. What do you ask her at noon?
I said it already. Did you meet with them, or did what they say? How's it going? You have 25 words. Please be concise.
How long do I have to respond? This is going to take a minute to be. You know what?
You
No.
ever seen Pearl be concise?
I know. We're putting that in the message because
Wait, repeat the
You
question.
can't blame him for at least trying.
Did you get
Yeah.
a meeting with the mayor? What did
Yes.
he say?
He's. I don't have to say it out loud, do I?
no, I think it's mental.
Because I'm not going to say it out loud if I'm just.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a whisper in your head. You don't have to reply verbally.
Okay,
For the
great.
stuff.
Then I say, try again on the 13th. He comes to pick up the taxes. Oh darn, I forgot to ask. I have to go back.
It's only noon.
You haven't left yet.
So you go back, you're gonna ask if you have another meeting with the mayor?
Yeah.
And the guy said, oh yes, the mayor will be very happy. He wanted you to have lunch with him if you're still available.
I would love to have lunch with the mayor.
Okay, so you're going to sit
I
down at
might
the big
miss
man's
my-
table?
I might miss, but it'll be fine.
No, it's at midnight.
Oh, okay, yeah, great.
You got that
Perfect.
for dinner.
Let's do it. I'm so excited.
So anyway, you go in and you sit down, and there's one of the servants is running in. You know, the waiter for private waiter, I guess, whatever that's called. We'll call him a servant. I don't know what those are called. He runs over and puts down the last two pieces of silverware that weren't there before you got there. And he goes, sorry. And
You're totally
he says, do you have any food allergies I need to know about?
No.
Okay. Then he brings you out some beef, because they eat a lot of beef over here on this side. And also it's got cornbread and corn.
love corn.
Yeah. Everybody over here on the west side eats corn.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
This looks great.
Okay.
And then we just chat for a little bit, and then I'm like, do the feather ladies come with him? They?
And again, he freaks out and goes, I wish you would not ask such a question.
It's just yes or no. Do they come?
Yes, it brings me with him the feathers.
All right, okay.
But you know what I've noticed though? It never seems to be the same number. I think he has some kind of system that he uses. Like a threat level, maybe.
Oh, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay. I mean, if I were to like be traveling, I would also bring like a number of people, depending on how safe I felt.
Oh, did you bring anybody with you today?
I only brought my pig.
Okay.
I feel pretty safe here.
Yes, still that's just normally quiet. As long as we don't talk about these sorts of things. Okay.
and then we just chat.
It's just, so you'll be taking the circle trans back to Riverhead?
I don't. Yes. Well, no, I'll actually be taking it back to. But then yes.
Because, well, I mean, circle trans here at Caldas is only 11:30 and midnight, but since you're still here after 11:30, I assume you'll be leaving just after midnight.
Yes.
So I was wondering if you would join me over at the restaurant in front of the circle trans for dinner.
Sure.
Okay.
I would love to.
So you guys have a little lunch and da. And he just starts talking about, I never married because of all these things.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Could I have figured out the bus schedule and be like, is she late? She could have been here by now.
No.
Right?
No, I didn't. Nope, we're good. Okay.
If she took this one over here and transferred and grabbed the jump on that one, and she could have been here.
So,
How old is this mayor? He's like 42?
Yeah,
40, in his 40s?
Exactly.
You gonna be married to 2 princes before you're 20?
You laugh like that's old.
I laugh because Pearl's 17.
I still really don't like the idea of fighting a beholder in the open
Mm-hmm. With bodyguard.
with bodyguards.
She'll get back at 4:30.
I'm just gathering information. I don't know.
Right, but you don't need to send another text to be like, wait, where you at? You should have been here.
So
No,
the
we'll make it in time. It's gonna be fun.
When you meet the mayor for dinner at the little restaurant, they serve it's like a beef Wellington, but it's stuffed with creamed corn.
Okay, great.
And it's got a corn breading on the outside.
That sounds so good.
No!
how
Thank you. This looks delicious.
And he's like, if you're ever back in Caldas, please stop by again. That would be wonderful.
Absolutely.
I hope you come here. I hope you come here soon. Okay.
Thank you. I feel
Thank-
very welcome.
Then he tries to kiss you on the cheek.
Oh. We're just gonna handshake it out.
Okay, and then he leaves.
Okay, great.
And he actually brought 2 bodyguards with him, but they stood outside during dinner. But you see, as he goes out, they go with him. Okay.
Okay, great.
Then you take Circle Trans back to the Underdark,
Yep.
and goblins start asking questions. Hey, lady, where'd you get the wyvern?
This wyvern?
Yeah.
It's my brother's.
Ah. Is your brother a goblin?
No.
Yeah, that would make any sense.
He's an intern.
Intern. So you go back to PG7 then. We're standing in the spot on the ground that says PG7. So, a bunch of people go back to PG7, but nobody else messes with you. So you go back to PG7 at 4:30 in the morning.
I did it. Mission completion.
Am I waiting up for her? Does she get back to where we are? And I just got like
I don't know where you are.
the
I'm
chair.
a little
Like-
sign.
Where have you been?
They have a half-finished castle.
Well, where's Evan? Because that's where I would go.
Back to the Wyvern Roost, which is on the east side, whereas their half-finished castles over on the west side.
Well, I'm going to the east.
So
to
that's
see
why
it.
you're waiting for her then.
Where were we?
You're waiting.
You're waiting at the Circle Trans because
Yeah.
we won't.
Because you know
find
she's
them.
going over to talk to
Yeah.
Evan. So.
So poof, she's there. Hey, bro.
So,
So how'd it go?
good. good. I got a lot of good information. I also might have made a friend.
Good sting.
Okay. Good information and a friend. Is the friend the mayor? This could be helpful.
The friend is the mayor.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
It may also not be the safest thing to do.
What? Be friends with the mayor? I could.
Depending on how you answer further questions, it might turn nasty.
She could kill him.
I mean, yeah.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah, it's the rest of the town is the issue.
What about the town? What about the town? It's a cute town.
Yeah,
It's just being,
governed.
governed by a faux mayor is really the beholder.
He's actually a prince.
Oh, you're gonna get married to another prince before you're 20.
I just might.
Oh, okay.
Just you guys have to make sure that he also. I mean, what?
Do you think he could get killed when we go back? We're totally married
Could
him.
I be queen again?
Well, we'd have to. Well, because wait, did you tell us about the?
Oh, you guys don't know nothing about equal rest, but you do hear.
No, I'm talking about like Actus telling his grandpappy to stop using prince and start using mayor.
Oh, I did tell you that. 'Cause
Okay.
he's actually a prince. And I was like, can you use one?
Gotcha. No, that's where I was going with that. Great. Don't worry. It's a goblin thing. We can make someone not be alive. We're pretty good at it.
I'm not gonna marry him.
I mean, do you want to be the leader of Koldev?
No, that's way too much. I don't want that.
You could.
But he
you
doesn't
could-
have a child, which means he doesn't actually have a successor.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like look at his lineage and see where that all ends up.
So wait, are you trying to be his wife or his kid?
Or maybe you're gonna marry the younger nephew that takes over when he.
Yeah, I can do that.
I don't know how kings work.
That's beside the point. The point is,
But there's a drop in 3 days, you say.
yeah, 13A of every month.
That's cool.
With the assistance of the books of Nail Split, do we know how Beholder's disintegration works on standalone objects?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of building a mobile tower shield, and I want to know how many hits it can take.
Well, you assume that it works like the spell.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot about it, but it's, the beholder's eye can cast the disintegration, is what it says.
You can actually erase that. I wrote it down.
There's books. So then you can go over and talk to some spell dudes with their books.
Spell dudes with books.
But wait, the drop is going to happen within like 2 days. We could potentially set up an ambush. Can you call
Just
your man?
bring Furies with him.
Right, naturally. How big is the tax bundle?
Oh, I didn't ask that. Why
Could've-
would I ask that? I don't care.
Sorry, you don't think like a goblin. We're in the
These
tax.
guys walked through the city and was like, how much is he carrying? We could come back.
Interesting.
We could be in the bag of taxes
Oh.
and jump out and go blah 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 blah
I
blah.
really don't think that is.
Unmanned
Yeah, but that's-
incinerates a large or
Yeah.
smaller object, otherwise it's a 10-foot hole in it.
Yeah, fucking.
Or
But
10-foot cube.
right, that's what goblins would do.
Mm.
I was just seeing like, can we do a goblin tactic, or like, do we need to be?
So,
Somewhat tactical.
Mobile
Tactical.
cover is not an option.
Here's the real question. What if you
Where's
know
the drop point? Oh,
Atkiss has left, and then you just go in and ambush him in his own warehouse?
I do not want to be at the bottom of that hole.
I
No.
didn't say
With
at
the
the
beholder at the
bottom.
top.
Silly boys.
that he's gonna take all 40 of his Night Furies.
How high is the
Wait,
threat
those are the
level?
dragons.
You can call them whatever you want. I like it when we call monsters by the wrong names.
But those are Night Furies. The
Yeah.
the wyverns
The
are toothlesses, and
Toothless is a Night Fury.
Yeah, so mobile cover is not an option.
No. I mean,
Unless
the old school goblin dagger,
20 feet
big
thick
old
and just
beating
paper
stick.
mache.
You have a
Doesn't matter what
beating
it's made out of.
Because
I just had an idea for that. Is that you actually have layered a blade of armor.
you
So
don't
it-
want to see the
It
mayor.
strikes and destroys
Dude.
an object.
Yeah.
So it's just one layer
Yeah.
gets destroyed.
Well, listen, the last time I met a foreign dignitary, the next time I saw him, he proposed to me. So that's just something to be aware of. No,
Hold on, I just had an idea.
put the gasp away.
Oh god.
I'm
You
scared
go
now.
back. If it happened once, it's gonna happen again. You
Absolutely.
say yes,
That's
and
probably-
who's going to be on the guest list? Atticus, of course he is.
Probably
There.
not.
Well, here's the whole thing. Maybe
Well, I
artists
mean,
would have
if-
to approve of me. That would be really weird, and it.
But we could hide in the ceremony as like wait staff or something, and then Atticus is there, and then we could jump.
Atticus knows you. You
Grumpy
think
puts
he
his
would
arm
have
up.
noticed?
Yeah, I can do waiter.
See, we're thinking like a goblin again. But instead of in the tax bag, we're the help.
That gets awfully close to actually having to marry the mayor.
Okay.
And Tim Robbins seems like a really nice man, but I.
But like when they say like for speak now or forever hold what the one line, that's when we go, I object. Atticus is a dumb face. And then we go
And
your husband
fireball.
your fiance might get caught in a raid
Or a
or a fireball. And then all of a sudden it was an accident, you had nothing to do with it to the outside of the people. You could inherit the crown, the mayorship.
You'd have to let her get
I'd
married
actually
first.
have to marry him.
You actually lied last time and said you got married in a secret ceremony. After the guy was dead, mind you.
Right?
There was nobody around who went, oh my god, he did. No, wait, let's say we got married.
And then I was queen for a week. What?
I'm gonna start calling her the Black Widow.
But I don't want to actually be queen. So it's fine. So let him.
How thick were
But I
the
don't-
stone ceilings of that building?
But he seems like a competent mayor.
Of the...
So
Of
I would
the
hate
base,
for-
the enemy base.
I would hate for him to have
Wait,
actually.
this one?
Yes.
they're
And
just
then
like
what if his-
a foot
What
long.
if his nephew's incompetent? And then you leave Caldaft open to all sorts of political troubles, and I just feel like that's not a good.
But they were
thing at
stone
this
changed.
juncture.
They weren't
Don't worry, we
basic.
can have a group of goblins come take over.
I'm
That's a
wondering-
terrible idea. I mean,
kinetic
about?
attack from the,
because there
from
are
the
lots of
sky.
humans living there, and
Dropping
goblins are
bombs.
not same as humans, and they don't understand humans because you don't understand me, and I don't think
I'm
anyone.
trying to understand you.
Did
I'm
you
telling about this,
explain
like-
the whole witch hunt thing of that people having disputes in the town often call in death squads on each other? Did you explain that to us? Cause
They don't call in the death squads on each other. Atticus is like, hey, no grumpying in my town. Pew pew! But with the feather ladies.
Ooh, can I do a perception check?
Yeah?
Go.
Why are you doing a perception?
16.
What are you perceiving?
The notes on the back of your character sheet.
These notes
Something about the copper.
that have absolutely nothing to do with
I don't know that. Is that something that is like an actual thing?
Copperborn Dragon, no more goblin business. Oh, because the cave cities, specifically 500, 700,
I mean, does it 16? 16? Does it
they
pass?
closed up, and it's got copper dragons there, and they were
Oh,
very
I
nice.
technically haven't vanished.
And there's no more.
Is that an actual
goblin business
I'm like, what's it? What? Hold on. What's this? No goblin business.
there. 2,000 years. Yeah, in the cave cities. Remember? They
Yeah,
closed
see
the
that?
circle trains.
What's this copper dragonwood thing?
That's where the copper dragonborn are in the cave cities.
The cave cities of where?
The 500 to 700
Southwest.
by Great
The three
Coast.
goblin cities that completely
Just
cut themselves off from all goblin society. No,
Got copper,
Oh.
copper
no
dragonborns.
emperor, no pope, no king, no Gouchko, which, the only one that really upset people was no Gouchko.
Did they kill all the goblins?
Sometimes my notes are not
No.
organized at all.
Alright, so I was just seeing if there was a chance. Alright, so we going back in 2 days?
He wants to know if the Dragonborns killed all the goblins.
No, not last time I was there.
When was the last time you were there?
Oh, months ago. Back when it was just after? No, it was just before the Lich.
Are we
Oh,
going
yeah.
back in 2 days? Are you
We're gonna get him a truck?
Are you prepared to take on a beholder and all of his guards?
You
Not
know how
all of
many
his
guards
guards.
there are gonna be.
In the open.
I mean, you could always wait until next month when the threat level is probably lower.
That might be true. Yeah, you want to take a month off and we just defend ourselves, go deal with the undead city?
I love the Undead City.
Can you show us around the undead city and like let us know like, okay, don't go over there, like.
I
Are
did
you
spend
busy?
some
What
time
you
in
doing?
there, but
You busy next week? What you doing?
I can show you what I know of the Undead City, but I didn't. It took how long did it take us to find that stupid cat?
5 days.
5 days of wandering.
But you knew the cat was in the square, so you kind of hung around the square the whole time. But you did fight the Lich in the gardens.
The Lich?
No, it was a white. It was a white. You fought the white in the gardens in front of the castle.
Oh, so I know right where the castle is.
Yeah.
Beautiful, wonderful. Yeah, I can show
You got
Yeah.
a map.
Great.
you. Yeah.
Well, like, is there like a secret hiding hole that you can? Like, can you
Well, we can just walk in.
come
Like,
next week? Because Brock's
Just,
Everything is
you know, nighttime is not the best time to be around there. But
Naturally.
But the rest of the time it's fine.
Yeah, you only come out at night mostly.
Yeah, just don't go into any of the buildings because
Mostly.
they hide in the darkness.
They like the dark.
Hello, darkness, Mike.
So with this is the goal for this just to eliminate the threat of this at any cost, or do we need to keep the city in one piece?
Are we doing
Eldar?
the crazy?
Weapons of mass destruction.
Is it a problem if I use nuclear weapons?
Are you asking about Caldaft?
No, I'm asking about the undead city.
Oh, no one cares about Eldar, really.
Because I'm wondering
It's pretty messed up already.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
got
if-
craters,
if
cracks.
we
Yeah.
remove the roofs of most of the buildings, they won't have places to hide.
How are you gonna remove the roofs?
Depends on what the roofs are made of.
What if you just go into the middle of the city
And kill the necromancer and all of the undead all at once?
Because if we take care of one, it does the other by itself.
Assuming we get to the necromancer before the undead get to us.
That's fine. I got some destroy undead.
Or we could come back and, kill a few more feather girls, get some more experience, level up
How far off are you?
a long way.
Oh.
And more than half.
I mean, do we want to try and hit him in 2 days? Are we at 2 days now? Is today the 11th? Is the first drop in?
The main
when I asked on the 10th, I came back on the 11th.
So the
Okay.
main thing with fighting a beholder in the open is that
He has to pick a direction for his cone,
yes, but
and then all of his eyes kill us.
yeah, that's the main thing is that all of those eye rays.
See, that's why I'm thinking like we hide in a box and jump out. Like, how big are the taxes? Is it in a baggie? Is it in a
He
box?
uses divination often. How much do you bet he's going to use divination?
Yeah, and
what
then I
will
would
happen
use-
the day I pick up taxes?
I'd let him pick up the taxes and attack later.
Get him on the way back? We get him next tax day? I have to do my taxes.
Because, we have a good idea of how this works now.
Yeah. We're going back here? After the 13th?
Yeah.
Or we
Well, why wait?
wait for the threat level to go down and hit him next tax day and go do the Undead City in the meantime? Or are we hitting him on the way back from this tax day?
Well, the issue is that we're going to have to deal with some furies
Yes.
at the undead city.
Yeah.
That's partially why I don't want to be in open, in full combat
And then
against the
also
necromancer, because then, like, yay, we beat the necromancer. Oh, hi, Furies.
Yeah, it always complicates everything else that we do. when
I
they
know, which
attack
is
us
why I
from
wanted to
behind.
come here in the first place.
Yeah.
But then we found out it was real hard.
Well, yeah. But at least we know coming here that
How far?
they're going to be here and
How far are we from Edgemount?
we don't have them sneaking up behind us.
40's fine.
Okay. What if I just wanted to take the circle trails?
You gotta go all the way to the Underdark, but it's pretty quick.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I was gonna check in with Heart Crumple.
No.
See how
Don't
he's
you
doing.
send him another sending? Ooh, you know what we could do? Every day I can send him a sending and be like, hey, we're gonna be here, just so you know. You can save your
That was hard.
divination. And then you won't believe us, so they'll do it anyway. And they'll just be annoyed.
That's a good idea. Let's annoy the beholder on top of him already.
Yeah. You take the 1:30 to the Underdark, and you take the 3:30 to Itch Mountain. But Itch Mountain is only once a day, so you have to stay overnight.
Well, what if I just write him a letter?
We're just coming back
Just
here
get a letter the
and
next day.
working on
Yeah.
the things again.
Yeah. That's,
I feel like we-
that's Heart Crumple.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
what are you gonna
If
answer?
we
Have you heard
attack
anything from Snow?
quickly enough, there might be less.
Yeah,
There's paint
that's
for
that's
asking,
one of
but
the
no, my
concerns.
daughter has moved
Like
on.
instead of there's
It's,
40 levels, right? Instead
distance
of one
herself
for
from
every level,
Goblin
so there's
Society and
40.
now lives
What if we can only
in
bring
the
back
West with the
the ones that we killed, like,
unsavories.
one at a time?
Let's just call it
Maybe
that.
2 left. So there will be
I appreciate
like
your
less on the next
assistance
one.
in trying
It
to
might be worth a shot.
bring her back into the fold, but she's
Be
no-
good
she's-
information anyway.
I no longer
Like,
am
how fast can you
interested in,
replenish his troops?
any
Yeah.
dealings with her.
Then I think.
Yeah, just
I think
saying.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
You want to do that?
Yeah, I think that would be good information to have. See what the replenishment rate is.
I text God. What is the replenishment rate of the neck furies for Nexus?
1 per hour.
No, only one.
1 per hour.
Ah,
We killed 7. It's already done.
Yeah.
1 per hour. Is it a ritual spell? Damn it. And he's using the tax money to fund it.
alright.
Well,
Oh, we have
Fill
that
that
information now. Because the main thing is we need to get rid of the beholder, and then we either have to fight 40 Furies, like 6 at a time, with the beholder slowly creeping up on us.
How exciting.
Yeah, he made it all the way to level 24.
Or are we trying to drop a big rock
Which means you
down the
only need to
shaft?
fight
Rocks
16
fall every
Furies.
day.
You need to fight 40. To 16.
So if we were to get some wheelbarrows and some rocks, well, or I guess just use logs.
Is there
to
another
roll
way in
them.
there? Another warehouse?
No, it had all been stone shaped to be exactly that.
one entrance.
Yeah, one entrance, and you can tell from the bird poop patterns that's the way they fly out.
They put on the top floor just to not mess everything up.
With
Or is there bird poop
Usually.
on every floor?
You know, when take off things, they just put.
Oh, Exertion.
yeah.
Take off.
And you know, if you're gonna be flying for a while, you don't want to be full. Like a regular bird.
What would happen?
Are you gonna start using chemical warfare now?
No. But if they didn't have time to prepare and you just ran in and jumped down and feather.
well,
Was
here's
he just
here's the,
kamikaze?
no, here's the problem with that. You could end up falling, and then you want to use Featherfall, and then you end up in the anti-magic cone of the beholder and go splat.
But I
Well.
mean, you make it 20 feet from the ground, you only take 2d6 fall damage.
What's a D6?
The monk would be
The
fine.
click clack rocks.
The monk will be fine.
The monk's
done it
would
before.
just suppress it, and then once you fell out of it, it
Here's-
would turn back on.
Yeah, here's the
Did this
here's the
1,000-foot
other
swan dive right into an anti-magic field.
Here's the other problem.
My problem is I
Then
don't want to be
you
the only
have-
one down there when I get there.
Then you have 40
But definitely not the only
Furies
one conscious.
above you.
Jesse does have dimension door. I was looking at his spells. And he has 3 of them.
Yeah, but how much HP? I mean, Beholder has a decent amount of HP.
Yeah. So, right, Tessie takes the whooping stick down there, stun him, boom, 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 we fall down. Well, fighting off Furies and stuff too.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think the Furies would just kill us because they would all come down on
Yeah,
top
they
of
would
us.
converge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think you figured out that the best way down is to just take them out one at a time as you go down.
See, starting to think like a guy.
I mean, I already knew that was the plan though.
Because we could also.
I say we just kill Furies until we're level 12.
No.
Because we can make large blocks of stone with wall of stone.
You guys are just a bunch of scaredy cats that don't want to get hit.
What are you talking about?
Can you take 10d6 damage?
2 times. He is sitting on a 1 hit point wyvern over an 800-foot pit.
Wyvern
Yes,
is
twice.
The wyvern is different than the actual person getting hit.
Yeah, but if the
Aren't you
wyvern
so
goes
there,
down,
too?
he takes 20d6 falling damage.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Would
I
you let
can
me, like,
take 20.
Super Mario Yoshi kick off in
Acrobatics check to grab something.
I mean, yes,
Like,
they
if
could all be
Craig goes
one.
down-
Grab one of the things as we're
but
falling.
can I
It
like
could
Mario
be,
like
but-
kick Yoshi down the hole?
And you could hit the lottery tomorrow.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, cool. I saw a meme where Yoshi grabs his foot with a tongue and pulls him down. It's like, yes.
Because I think what might.
Do they have parachutes in this world?
He's
Oh,
never
we
got
got
parachutes.
Parachute would have a lot of trouble in that confined space.
We keep
Yeah,
getting
you're just
tangled up
overcomplicating
with things.
Mm.
Yeah, and
You're
also
overcomplicating.
parachutes require time to
Yeah, what is
deploy.
it?
Well, there's a lot of time before you hit the
I'm
ground.
just gonna call
When you're
Harry
dropping.
and we're
That many stories.
Yeah, you can base jump 800 feet easy.
Yeah. It's just the difficulty of your chute won't be able to fully deploy because it'll keep catching on little holes.
So just go.
No.
So you go yonk.
So you have to hope that the parachute survives and it doesn't just rip the
Shred.
cords.
So what you need is not so much a parachute as like hooks that grab one of the holes and stop you.
Or just 800
Bungee
feet of
jump.
rope.
Yeah.
After your first bounce, cut the cord.
Right.
We just rappel down.
Yeah, if we had a bunch of rope, that would be
We
safer than jumping, but still.
we could get rope.
You guys have a lot of worries and concerns.
There is still
For being cowabunga, you're really not very cowabunga.
I'm trying to come up with plans. Are we going? Are we going
I've never
back?
been
I
cowabunga.
don't think
So-
you need any more planning than to know
Are we coming back here next week? Or are we going up
that
that
the best way to do it is just to go.
Yes.
That's also the best way to die.
Isn't that exciting?
Right? You make a plan. You get there. It goes to crap, and then you have to make
And
a.
then you cowabunga.
So
You have to have a plan before you can cowabunga.
so what? Because
You cowabunga first.
Yeah, Danny, you right?
so one option is
No!
we could make 9 by 9 by 9 cubes of stone and try and drop them onto the beholder.
I have never in my life
Never.
planned this much
Through-
before walking into somewhere.
We just walked
Okay,
in.
a 9
by
by
Already.
9.
You haven't
Like
been
that
alive
here
that
to
So
long.
that they just fall.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
so
here
it fits
to
in those
here.
holes.
Yeah.
No, it would be
Just slightly smaller
it
than
would
a
be
hole.
slightly
Oh,
smaller
9
than 2
feet.
squares. 9
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you were talking about like 9.
Yeah, it would
It'd
be
quite heavy.
it would be
Like
one.
9 by 9 feet is very heavy, but
Yeah.
I like that idea. Can we make 4 of them? Can we make 8 of them?
We could probably make a lot of them. The issue is moving them around. Because we have wall of stone. So we just need to make however the smallest wall of stone is. And
They're
then
10 by 10.
And drop it.
yeah, and then just chisel it off. I have stoneworking tools.
come down.
Magic. Dang it, it's too big. Don't shoot me.
That's the problem. Is
You're
that we
gonna
would
get
have
it in
to-
like 3 hours.
That's his problem. Is that it would just barely fit, so it would jam.
Yeah. You cut in like.
Yeah, you'd be better off with like a round boulder.
So I guess I understand
Actually,
why
yeah, we
guys
could
just
we
split
could
us up.
round off the wall of so if we find a secluded place in the village
But it turns out
Make
that
the
the third
boulders,
is really
and then push the boulder just
Carry it.
into the front door,
Yeah.
because octopuses and giant
that's an
frogs
option.
That is an
Yeah.
option.
Plus, you know, the chaos duo probably should have been split up a long time ago.
You did destroy it.
So we're coming back here to
Lay
mess
low.
it
All right.
I mean, worst case scenario, if we
Could be
come back
some
here is we get more experience.
up. Right.
Well, no.
Well, no, worst case scenario.
Worst case
they
scenario
kill us.
is we get
Hey, we're gonna try that ball thing. Can you come help us next?
That ball thing?
Yeah, the oh sorry, was that just to me?
uh,
We were having a conversation and I thought you heard it too.
No, I was writing a letter to Harry.
Oh, okay. That's very nice. Good. Yeah, we're gonna drop balls down the shafts and hopefully do this thing called an Indiana Jones.
I've seen
He
that
said-
play.
You seen it? It's a play. Ah, I thought this was your idea. You copyrighted
so if
it.
we make like
Can you come help us? Do you have stone shape? I don't know.
Useful spells?
I don't know. I don't know your capabilities. I'm trying to get to know you.
They don't even
Like
have
the
to be
mayor.
a whole
What are
size
we
of
gonna
a
do about
hole.
the mayor?
Nothing.
No,
What
they
do you
need to
mean,
be
what are
smaller.
you
Are we
doing?
gonna
But
come with
it's-
us? Or are we gonna?
but
hide you
with
in
wall of
No, I'll say
stone,
hi.
Oh, okay.
you
still-
make
it's still
panels
cool.
that are
I-
10 by
right,
I'll
10.
even
Right,
check
right,
in with
right.
him. Be like, hey Tim, how's it going?
So I guess what you could do is if you could make 5 feet thick, a 5 foot thick panel. I don't know how much thickness wall of stone has.
6 inches thickness. 10 by 10 panels. 6.
Well, how many panels do you get? Can you
Yeah,
all
you can
just-
stack them, yeah.
You can stack them and make it
How
one
long do they
piece.
last?
Well, they last
Infinite.
10 minutes to concentrate, but then they become permanent.
Yeah. So you would
You
have
can
to
build a castle.
you make
Yeah, that's what he
You
has.
have a giant one.
Right.
because if you make a like a 5 foot thick panel, if you can make 5 foot thick panel, you can make 4 5 foot spheres.
You walked in level 8 and just cantripped.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I used my wand.
used the one twice, I think.
I used it 3 times, I think.
3 times.
I haven't marked it 3 times, so. I might have thought about it and marked it.
All
Oh, yeah,
the
just
ballista
cantrips.
and shoot down the hole.
Yeah, that's another option is get some ballistas and roll them in and shoot down whenever the beholder. But that also means you're gonna get shot a bunch because you can't prepare a shot without being able to be shot. But you can put a shield on it so you'd have full cover.
Yeah, what if we
Because
get
you have to catch the
11
ballista,
by
you have to catch
11?
the beholder. is
What if
the
we get
issue.
some 11 by 11 plates and then we mount a ballista to the top of it? Oh wait, the wheels? Don't forget the wheels. But then we mount the ballista to point straight down, and so then we just roll it overneath. Or
So
over
we're
the
just
top
so
of
we're
the
just
hole.
looking through a little.
Like you don't even have to
thing.
look. It's just a panel of stone with a hole big enough for the crossbow or for the ballista bolt. to
And
fire
just
through.
shoot him down as fast as you can.
I like it.
We'd have to be able to hit the beholder is the issue.
Well, I
Well-
mean, you could take out a lot of.
We just shoot
birds.
until they stop shooting back. Until the screaming stops.
Or, the ballista rose up and disintegrated or the beholder rose up and disintegrated our ballista.
Yeah.
Well, then that would be time. We're like, oh, okay. Hey, he's close.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
join us.
So. I'm just looking up how big of a weapon that I can augment.
Ballista's at least a 10 by 10. We can make an 11 by 11 with wheels. We put it for 15.
Well, I think.
So we're coming back here to grind XP.
That would be my plan.
I can't augment the ballista.
Oh no, I fell
Because
down
it's
the
a-
hole.
It's not a simpler martial weapon.
Right, it's a siege weapon.
When you do stuff by yourself, the other people get mad at you. Cause I'm right on board. I'm like with you. Yeah. Let's do it. Wait, do you
I think
know
what we
the
need is
door?
lawn darts.
You and I could jump down.
Next time.
Drop lawn darts in the hole.
Next level. Okay, just do it.
They're notoriously dangerous.
I mean, if we want to just chop them down from the top, I'm just worried that we're gonna run out of HP before we get to the beholder.
stick, and we just like peek over the hole, and then they go, and then I'll do it to the other one. Like we just,
Get a scarecrow?
yeah, we get a scarecrow on a stick, and we just, it looks like one of us, and then just hold it over the hole.
Do I get to get potions of poison
The older
resistance?
smarter than him.
Right, but the Furies
Yeah.
are not.
We don't really have to get a
No, I'm
scarecrow
sure
on a
it
stick. We
would.
can just bring some goblin cannon fodder with us and have them stick their head over the side.
But I
Yeah, I
will-
think we're.
I think we could probably get
We're
a
coming back here.
taxidermied goblin.
Are we going undead?
Yeah.
Come back here, undead.
You can take all wait to decide between those two, but don't pick a third one because I won't be ready.
All right.
Wait, how are the babies?
The end.